What's going on? It's Jack Splatter with theblackboard.com. Here addressing my man Tariq Nasheed versus the Bedwench Brigade. Now, just to be scientific, in case you're not familiar with the term bedwench, I went to my friend Urban Dictionary. I'm just going to give you a verbatim reading of what their definition of the word bedwench is. Urban Dictionary says typically a term applied to females of African descent, but technically can be applied to all non-white women of all colors, i.e. yellow, black, brown, tan, etc., who gives herself to white men of high status sexually in exchange for privileges, promotions, etc., at the expense of turning her back on the people in her community. The term originated from female house slaves back during American slavery. Now, recently I have become a regular listener of Mr. Tariq Nasheed's podcast, Tariq Elite. I don't know if that means I'm biased, but listening to that actually led to me doing this recap. So Tariq has been pretty much speaking out against bedwenches. He has a term for them. What are they? Negro bedwenches. Not to be confused with natural black women. But recently he had on one of his most recent podcasts, he had played some clips of a young lady named Christelyn Karazin. I apologize if I am pronouncing that wrong. Miss Christelyn is a young black woman who is married to a white man. She does sound like she fits all the description of a Negro bedwench, but I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, so I just keep speaking scientifically. She and Tariq had been going back and forth. I'm not sure if it started with the Nate Parker incident or what had happened to cause their direct interactions, but his most recent show, he had posted a clip of Miss Christelyn, who had on her YouTube channel, she had brought up a white man who she thought was going to be defending swirling. And if y'all don't know what swirling is, that's a practice of white and black people interracially coming together on a regular basis. I don't know if it's to reproduce or to date, but I know a lot of bedwenches they promote the act of swirling. So Tariq had posted a clip where she had brought a young white man on her show, and instead of promoting swirling, he basically had pulled one on her and ended up talking about how he did not promote swirling. He was not down with black women. You know, the black women were fetishes. He fetishized them, but he wasn't down with that. So that led to her making another YouTube video where she was crying, you know, talking about how upset she was. But the thing was, Tariq had brought up a very good point that, you know, in one of her previous shows, she was saying that black men were only good for dick and swag. I think those were her exact words, dick and swag. Fuck the black man. She had someone else on the show saying that if we only blame everything on white supremacy and say that the white man is responsible for everything and they have all the power, how can you not blame black women for going to fuck the white men, going to fuck massa? So that's kind of what Tariq's show was about, how, you know, not that long ago they were saying fuck the black man, y'all ain't shit, but as soon as a white man, their white daddy, turned on them, they were crying and the tone just changed completely. So that led to another response from Miss Christelyn, and she more or less, this was a mess, y'all. This was a hot mess, but she ended up saying that the reason that she was upset was not because of the white man turning against her, but she actually, at the end of her video, I'm just going to read what she put up here. I'll put it on the screen for y'all too. And this is word for word. I'm about to release the crying video again. I wasn't upset because he doesn't want black women. I was upset because, once again, black men sold black women out to someone they claim is their oppressor because of their hatred of me. My tears were for the black women that became victims and suffered because of your hatred for me. You used this white man to attack black women, and in turn he used you. Who's the real bedwench now? And I mean, this is just crazy, y'all. I'm keeping up with some sites, some urban communities and discussions, and it seems like a lot of communities are torn right now. They're not really torn, but a lot of people feel that Tariq doesn't have the room to speak on interracial relationships because he has a white stepmother. Apparently, the mother of Tariq's, I guess it's his wife or his fiance, she's white. So some pictures have surfaced online of his white stepmother with his kids, and I believe some individuals are using this to attack him, saying how can you be about black power and black supremacy when you have a white family member, in quotation marks. And the other side is he's not been against white people, or he's never said that he's against white people. He's against white supremacy, and I don't know how the mother of your significant other affects any type of work that you do in your community. And I know there's history of the Matt Chronicles or some of the other things Tariq did. Right now the Bedwench Brigade and the Tariq elite and his fans, they're going hard at it right now. So I just want to see what the discussion is in the community. Do you all feel like that this is a necessary battle we have to have, Bedwenches versus black men, or should we be focusing on coming together, finding ways to unite, which I know we're always doing, but right now it just seems like a lot of these issues, especially with Nate Parker, Birth of the Nation, a lot of these urban centric blogs and writers, which the majority have been black feminists, have been coordinating attacks against Nate Parker and other outspoken members of the black community. And it just seems like that we have this battle from within going on. So again, this is Jack Splatter at theblackboard.com. Feel free to comment on this video. Check us out, join, become a member, start talking about black discussions, topics going on today. Tell me your thoughts on Tariq Nasheed versus Bedwenches. And don't forget to check us out at theblackboard.com. You see the link down there in the more information section under the video. Join today. Start discussing the issues at a 100% black owned media platform. We got podcasts, we got articles, we got discussion forums. Check us out, www.theblack-board.com. I'll holler at y'all later.